Hello everybody and welcome to a little announcement video for my upcoming Reassembly Hulless tournament. Yes, another Hulless varia of the Reassembly tournaments. This one is due for the 23rd of December 2017, and as the name suggests, it will be a tournament featuring no hull of any type on any ship ever. So let me read to you the rules and guidelines. So first of all, credits to Monspubis for some descriptions. He runs the NMS's tournaments, of which are held monthly, and so he has a very clean and concise rule list of which I have borrowed some small things from, just to make writing this whole thing out easier. Right. First things first, all entries due on the 23rd December 2017. I will aim to upload the next day. I will aim to record the next day and then upload on Christmas because everyone loves a Christmas present. One fleet per entrant. If you wish to update your fleet before the due date, I will accept it, of course. If you're late, I'm sorry, but I can't accept you just because by then I've probably run the tournament or etc. Your fleet is to be composed of only one vanilla playable faction, so for example the Terrans, the Farmers, the Bees. The Tinkrel are banned, by the way. We'll get to that in a moment. You have a fleet budget of 32,000p. You have a fleet max size of 7 ships, and you have an individual max of 8,000p. Right. Ships are to consist of blocks from only one playable vanilla faction, so not the flies or anything. Exact same as up here. Ships are to have only one command block, so no multi-command systems, or no blocks with more than one command module. I should say module, but whatever. Ships that consist of blocks that are naturally unlockable in the vanilla unmodded game. So if I pull up my system here, we can have a look at a normal unhuller ship. If we look in the upgrades, everything that I'm using on my ship is normally unlockable. There's nothing that cannot be unlocked. Alright? There aren't any asteroids or any of the other weird blocks. This counts for all the factions. Only your normal naturally unlockable blocks. Alright. From there, ships are to consist of blocks that are... Yes, of course. Ships are to have no hull. Okay, of course. Hull is defined as a block without a function. So, your normal hull blocks. This includes armor, Unobtanium for the Farmers, as well as melee, so armor spikes for the Sentinel. Alright? This is quite obvious, I'd hope. No hull. No hull. And when I say this should be quite obvious, I mean you should be able to figure out what's hull and what isn't, you know? So for example, a weapon obviously is not hull. A thruster is not hull, okay? Alright. The following blocks are banned. Terran asteroid thrusters, so your 18p 1000k thruster, which is this. This is banned. Absolutely banned. Alright, great. Next up we have the Farmer Super Thruster, which is not naturally unlockable anyway, but so you get the idea. The nuclear option for the Sentinel, the Obliterator for the Sentinel as well. Okay. Then the Tinkrel faction is banned, flat out, for balance concerns based on previous tournament data. Alright, great. Troll ships are banned. They are also a terrible idea. All ships must have a minimum of one weapon and enough thrust to reasonably navigate the arena. If you are if you are unsure whether or not your ship is a troll ship, send it to me and I will get back to you. I say quickly, as soon as I can. Also, you can compare it to the NMS's evaluation fleet, of which I will link to in the description. Unfortunately, I can only provide the direct download link, so if you trust me, just click that. Alternatively, you can go to the NMS's website and actually go find the download yourself if you don't trust me. Alright. Additionally, block stacking is banned. I must be able to remove and put back any block of your ship without causing it to wildly break and explode and go flying everywhere, alright? Okay. Of course, it is not an issue if you have, for example, something like this, and I do that. That's fine, okay? That's not an issue. Okay, of course, any block that is generated off another block, as in missiles/drones, will be excused. So, for example, you can see that here, this torpedo is generating a missile which overlaps this mine layer. Now, that is completely fine because this torpedo generates that torpedo. torpedo. The launcher generates the torpedo, and it's fine. Okay. You know, if I need to put a, if say you have a bunch of torpedoes like this, okay, and they all spawn their missiles like that, that's completely fine. That's absolutely fine. I won't be able to put it back, but then I can just simply remove the module. Done. Fine. Happy with that. Okay, that is completely legitimate and 100% acceptable. All right, fantastic. Sorry, pardon me. Right, spinners are banned. Okay, a spinner is a ship designed to primarily move around the field by spinning. This includes delayed spinners, which are intended to shed mass, or thrusters to force the ship to spin after taking damage. We will be using GATC's NORAND explosion mod, which is, here's the link, and I will put this in the description. Now we're going to be using GATC's NORAND explosions instead of the NMS's tournament mod, simply because I wish to keep shield and block regen at its current rate, of which the NMS's TM alters. So fantastic, you get the idea. Great, now here's of course an example of the Great Unhuller. Just discard the changes because I think I did something. No, I didn't. Okay, good. So as you can see, only hull, I mean, damn it, only hull. No hull, you know, it's purely functional blocks. If you would like to make a fleet out of this, so okay, you've gone into your game, you've made your little ship. We're going to call this the Dinky Craft 2, because why not? So you've made your little Hulless ship. We're going to call it the Dinky Mark 2. Okay, we can save it. Please make sure you save it. Go back in. Then you can go export. This will export it to the desktop. Let me also export the Great Unhuller. Great. And now we can, give me a second, save and exit out of there, and then go into the tournament. Once inside the tournament area, sorry, I just need to clean out some stuff. Some people have already submitted, so I didn't want you to see any of that, alright? But go into the tournament area, then go import, find your ship, so you, and you, alright? Scroll all the way down, go to them, drag them in. This will now create a fleet. Click on that, go into it, then you can drag some other ships in. Now we have a maximum of, ooh, just clipping it, very nice. Great, so now we have 7 ships, which is the maximum of ships. We are below 32,000p. Each ship is not more than 8,000p individually. That's completely perfect. So the second Great Unhuller, we can go into it, we can go here, we can delete that, and call it Laps. The Hulless Armada. Don't put any exclamation marks in there, please. it could mess with the file. Perfect, so that's good. So the Great Hulless Armada. If you want to change anything, you can use the arrow keys and go back into it. The second Hulless Armada. Okay, great. When you're happy with it, go back into it, click export, and this will export it to your desktop as a .lua.gz file. Do not touch this, do not change the name, don't touch a single thing. Just take this file, send it to me via Discord or via my email, which I will once again link in the description. And then I'll let you know if it's valid. And once again, all entrants must be in before the 23rd. Well, sorry, on the 23rd, technically, but you get the idea. Alright, so then you give me a second. Alright, so then we have your exported fleet here, and let's pretend that we're sending it to Laps, like, you know, hello Laps, here's my fleet for the 23rd December 2017 Reassembly Hulless Tournament. I hope it doesn't explode. Creepy laughter. Right. Then just drag it into here, drag and drop, upload, It'll be there for me, I can download it, I can import it into Reassembly, and I can make sure it works, and everything can be as it should be. Perfect. Great. So, until next time, everybody. Cheery, reario.